just sitting here thinking about. I was thinking about. I was thinking about this narrow path. And I was thinking about when you're on this narrow path, when you do get with a woman or a man, it's gonna be a twin flame, or a soulmate. All right. The problem with that is that, let's say your first flame. I ain't supposed to tell this, y'all, but I'm gonna tell it because there's too many of y'all doing it to each other, and it ain't gonna ever work that way. It's like you brought. It's like you jumped from the broad path to the narrow path. You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you jumped from the narrow. You was on the narrow. You was scheduled to go down the narrow path, ladies and gentlemen. But y'all wasn't ready to go down the narrow path because you still easily tempted. And how can I prove that? Because you would say traditional. You the kind of people that'll say that's too. If you would tell somebody that love relationships and marriages is traditional, Astro trying to choke me out. I ain't supposed to tell y'all this, but it's done got on my nerve. I've been going through it my whole life. Well, I ain't gonna say my whole life, probably about 20 years now, I think. But what it is, first and foremost, the women and men that be acting like you don't want to get married and stuff, you gotta quit kidding yourself, basically. Because when your friends finally get married, you do have it's sometimes, not all the time, it'd be a little jealousy. And then you do a lot of little slick hating stuff. And it just formulate problems. But anyway, so you'll say a person is traditional. When they talk about love and being in one relationship, being in like a woman and man married relationship, you would say it's traditional. We don't nobody do that, but they do that. That's why you on this path. It's two different paths. You know what I'm saying? You on the broad road. The problem is you trying to bring that over here to the narrow road. Y'all can't do that. You can't do that. But the problem is that you'll go on. It is something you like on this narrow road, but it's something you like on the broad road. You want your ice cream and cake too. That's why I say that. You want to eat both of them. You gotta stay over here though until you done sowing your royal oats, and that's till you done temptation. You want lust and love. That's the problem with men and women today. You want them both. You can't have them both because it's energy. You gotta pay with energy, and you're gonna have to use that energy. That's like double the lifetime in a short window of time. You can't do that because you're not gonna be able to give the energy to the family. If you make a family on the narrow road, you're not gonna be able to get a proper energy to your family. You're gonna have to give it to this bomb over here. Like my ex-wife did. Y'all should learn from this experience, man. So I had to give her over to her sins, and it ripped her apart. The human body ain't gonna be able to keep that up anyway. So you're gonna have to eventually make a choice. You sow your royal oat. I wonder why y'all young folks didn't learn that. Oh, I know why. You kept saying you can miss business with pleasure. No, you can't. You can't ever miss business with pleasure. Quit trying to miss business with pleasure. You can never do that. Don't let nobody fool you and think you can do that. And if they do, get rid of them. If they ain't your friend anyway, they're a demon in disguise. You can't miss business with pleasure. You just can't do it. That ain't gonna ever work. It always leads to disasters. So let me explain how this works. All right. So when you keep jumping on and off that path, you shouldn't have been able to do it anyway, but somehow you was able to do it through magic. Alright, now the problem with this twin flame and soulmate path, everybody's in everybody's head. And y'all, I bet y'all argue with each other. I know, because a friend of mine, a friend of mine, she be throwing hints sometimes, thinking I don't be telling shit. Don't nobody know nothing. I can't text nobody, I can't do nothing. I say a bunch of different names in the house, so it could be anybody, even though y'all got these cameras in my house. It's the fact that we all in each other's head. We know stuff about each other. That's where these thoughts come from. You twin flame, soulmate. We know stuff about each other. That's what them thoughts. That's what you had these thoughts go through your head that you don't know where these thoughts is coming from. It's coming from all the other ones. So when the closer you get to one, the more. So let's say I had this flame, that flame, and there's somebody close to that flame, like triple L. You got 3 L's in your name. You close to that flame, and you the one that's really accidentally doing all the magic, because you fucked around and went to the wrong person, because you was trying to go through bloodline, and you want to blame everybody else. You the one that's made the mess, but I think you trying to fix it, so I ain't trying to talk no junk to you. But you did so much magic, it just throwed away everything. And you thought you were good at it because it was working, but anybody could throw magic on inside of a tree, so you wasn't good at it. You actually proved that you were pretty stupid, you know what I'm saying, and foolish. That's all you did, because you throw magic on your own tree. You crippled your own tree, so you really didn't do nothing but embarrass yourself, long story short. Now, so anyway, with that being said, I'm showing y'all how this works. So let's say the new lovers that come, you gonna automatically assume I'm saying stuff. I ain't saying nothing. I ain't gotta say nothing. The problem is that you prolonged it. And it's probably some of the people, the little group of people that y'all with, that made you help prolong. Every time they helped you, every time they convince you to push it back and they can prolong it, the more they can throw magic on the relationship. I gotta tell this because I've been going through this for 20 years. I'm telling y'all, it always leads to disaster. It never works out. You just have to start over and start with a whole nother group of people. Because what happened is the couple people that wind up cleansed, and they probably wind up being celibate because the energy gets so distorted, all of them start sleeping with each other. And then they get contaminated, then they get disease infested, and then nobody could be with each other. And I ain't trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm showing y'all the science in this now. So it's just human way. Like, y'all out there partying and rocking like y'all out there partying like somebody done cured all diseases and everything. Like, the human body is like Superman. Like, everybody could just, and it ain't never been that way. So either way it go, you can't do that. You get what I'm saying? You can't keep sleeping with random people. You can't keep doing drugs. You can't keep doing stuff that's gonna always abuse the body, because eventually the body gonna tire, rot out, and dissolve. It's gonna decompose. And it's gonna decompose just through age alone. So if you're gonna keep, the more you keep on overrunning it with drugs and sex and stuff, it's just the faster you're gonna go down. You always gotta keep that in the forefront if you're gonna continue to live that life. You're gonna have to have a window of time to stop. And I shouldn't even have to explain this, but it's like y'all keep going, like you got some kind of medicine you're gonna create to heal you. Ain't no healing medicine for that. Your body will decompose. And if you overrun it in a certain department, it's gonna decompose even faster. It ain't no stopping that. That's just energy in general. You can go out there and waste all kind of trillions of dollars on medicine, it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. I think the Egyptians tried it, and they regretted it. So who wants to stay on Earth that long? Nobody. But anyway, so anyway, all you want to do is, this is what you want to do. You want to How you want to fix it? You really can't fix it because the magic got to fade out now. That magic trick that you doing, though, you better quit it, though. Well, it's too late now, probably. But one of y'all doing a magic trick you can't do so many times. Y'all done overdid it. I think y'all finally did it one more time. Y'all messed up bad when y'all did that. What's up? So what I'm trying to say? So anyway, what I'm trying to say is that what I'm trying to say is that you can't do that. I mean, to the one that ain't doing magic and they got plans to move forward, this is a way for y'all to watch y'all surroundings. Because whoever convinced you, let's say somebody said, we're gonna go one more year. I heard somebody ask you, I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard this was a movie, and somebody said, we're gonna go one more year. They use that one more year to do magic on everybody. Not that person, but that person could have been set up. Somebody could have convinced that person to go one more year so they could do magic on everybody. Like, somebody went over here in this lane and regretted the hell out of it. And they ain't gonna admit it though. They got the money. They probably got the money in the car and everything, acting like this and that. But they fucked up bad. And they keeping it quiet, and they real quiet about it. And they want to slide over here to the good lane, but they don't want to slide over here to the good lane and come to me, because they know I already know. I done throwed enough hints and let them know I don't play that. But they want to slide over here to corrupt everybody else that got the possibility to come to me. So that pushback for 1 year was enough time for them to do magic on everybody. And by this time, they done magic on each other, and y'all done went out there and did all this stuff and shared its DNA and everything, just contaminated yourself. That's how it works. I don't know if that's done got to that point now. I'm warning you before y'all do any more of that. Because the delays ain't coming from me. The delays is coming from y'all decision making. I'm already at the finish line. That's why when y'all did that little video a long time ago, they said, what you mean at the finish line? You was a player hater at that time. You were working with the doppelgangers, or you was working with the, you was fooled to think that person was me, and that person was dissing me secretly. But you see all the lies that's involved. It's so much lies. But anyway, either way it go, I'm telling you I'm at the finish line because you can't contaminate me. I'm telling you at the finish line because you can't buy me. I'm telling you I'm at the finish line because you can't tempt me. I'm telling you I'm at the finish line because I'm already ready for whatever God got to give me. That's why I'm telling you I'm at the finish line. A lot of y'all that's acting like you ready, you ain't ready. If you was ready, then you wouldn't be easily tempted. You wouldn't be easily fooled. You wouldn't be easily be bought. You couldn't be bought. You can't be bought. When you truly on the winning team, when you truly on God's side, when you truly God's child, when you truly working for God, can't nobody buy you. They can't give me $2 trillion. You can't give me it ain't no amount of money in the world you can give me to turn on my Creator, my Father. And it ain't a lover in the world. You can give me a lover, you can give me the love of all lovers, of all lover dreams, and you can put $3 trillion in that lover bank account, and you can say, tell that lover, this money goes to such and such, and you can't spend it. It's locked down. The NASA can't even see it through the telescopes, and the only way you can spend it if such and such give it to you. But otherwise, we needed you to go to this destination and give $3 trillion to this person and tell them it's there. I still wouldn't take it. And say the lover come with it, still wouldn't take it. You can't buy me. I told you, listen to what I'm telling y'all. It's a story. I don't know if it's true. I probably could have made it up. It'd be a good little comical story though. It's a story of Satan. How did Satan fall from grace? Somebody offered Satan a country, a whole country, a whole world, a whole country. I give you this country. I give you this country if you leave God's side. and he took it. Or it took, yeah, he took it. Or she took it. Whatever. Okay. Now you gotta ask yourself this: who the hell offered Satan the country? So there go your proof that we just here to be tested. See how loyal we can be to God before we can go back home. So all these silly games, bro, should have been stopped already. But yeah, so when they push out, when you push each other back like that, they do these sex magics, ritual, on your lover, on both of y'all. And it make it harder and harder for y'all to deal with each other. And over time, you stop wanting to deal with each other. And you go your separate ways, you find somebody else. That's when you gotta be secret, but that's when you wind up with somebody you ain't supposed to be with. So it's like it's a lose-lose. Because like I said, when you're a twin flame or soulmate, they already see you. Some of them it depends on the gift of the angel, especially in this tree, because we all angels. It depends on the gift of the angel. I already know which one of y'all doing what to who, but I ain't gonna say nothing though. And I ain't even gonna think about it. I was getting to that point where I said I never do that. I'm not gonna do it. Y'all keep killing each other if you want to. It don't matter, man. You don't wanna move forward, you don't wanna accept change, if you don't wanna rise up, if you don't want your people to have nothing, you wanna keep doing the same old go to the mall crap and sleep with somebody else's dude or sleep with somebody else's broad crap, then you just stay in that low vibrational realm. That's 3D stuff. You're gonna get left behind. You ain't going forward. You ain't gonna move forward. And we finna get ready to dissolve all y'all. So you can choose to change and get ready to move up and move to a different life. Cause all you're doing is the same thing: partying, shopping, and sleeping with each other. See, the next road up is starting a family, creating a business, fulfilling a dream, and raising raising your kids. See, you see the difference in that atmosphere? There's two different atmospheres right there. Over here, you can party like a rock star. You shop with your friends. Every weekend, y'all with a different friend. Every weekend, you with a different man. Every weekend, you with a different woman. Every weekend, you shopping. But it's still a cycle. And then you're on drugs on top of that. Then you get with each other and gossip and talk about people real bad. And see, that's the same thing every week. I know I was born and raised in the street. I had to live in the street, and I wanted to go home. So I'm saying I had to live. When I say I'm born and raised in the street, I'm trying to tell you, I had to pretty much live in the street, but I wanted to go home. But hell, I didn't really have a home to go to, because the family had already left. The home was empty. I'm just itching my back. The mosquito tore me up, y'all. Yesterday. But the home was empty. So I didn't have nothing to go to. So I lived on the street because I felt like I had family and friends on the street. You know what I'm saying? Even though they wasn't my family and friends. It was better than being alone. So what you do when you're on the street? The club is on the street. The club is just, if you're on the street, you sitting on the club step. You see what I'm saying? So it ain't about waiting till the club open. You're gonna be there for the club over anyway. So you ride out if anything, going to the club, if you already living on the street, is like going to the mall. So you get what I'm saying? I'm automatically going to the mall. Plus I was a driver, and the plugs always needed somebody to drive them to the mall. I was with plugs that could shut down a mall for so many hours, just so they could shop in it. So you rent the mall out for 4 to 6 hours, then shut it down, just so you can shop in it. So you go to the club and everybody do the same thing. And the bathroom is the hotel in the club. So I seen that growing up. I seen that so much. I know y'all ain't doing nothing but sleeping with each other, going with different friends, going with each other's friends, talking about one another, and doing drugs secretly, especially those of you who act like you ain't doing drugs. And then just same shit, it's cycle, it's a mess. It just builds up, it's clutter. it starts to become an infestation. It's clutter. And you be wanting to go home. I was wanting to go home. I love to see a family, sit with a family, watch a movie with a family, after living in that kind of lifestyle. That's all I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. Cause y'all throwing so much magic. It ain't really y'all, it's just like one or two of y'all. And it's the first two that should have came in the first place. Y'all went this way and that way. I don't know what the hell y'all got going on, bro. And the only reason why your magic working is because you're doing it on yourself. You're doing it on your own family. It's like a mother trying to do magic on a child. It's irrelevant. It's ignorant. It's foolish. You don't get no brownie points for that. I got done like that. Same thing, vice versa. Daddy trying to do it to a child, or a brother trying to do it to a sister trying to do it to a brother. We living in the part in the Bible where it said a family of five will turn against each other.